Welcome back to Freedom Formula. I'm super excited that you're with me today because this one is going to be an incredible one. Normally we talk about Amazon FBA and taking a product from China, customizing it, putting it on Amazon FBA and creating a brand around that. And I've done very well personally with that, and I've helped hundreds of people make $10,000 plus a month. I can pop some testimonials all over the screen and around my face for you. But today we're going to dive into something different and something that really changed my life, an epiphany that I had probably about 18 months ago now, and it really put me on a different trajectory business-wise, and it's actually made me over $1 million since I've had the epiphany. So let's go ahead and jump into today's video. Awesome, so we're here on a website called udemy.com, U-D-E-M-Y, and why we're here is because this website did change my life when I was new to the entrepreneurship community. I was actually in college in New York City, and I met a couple of amazing people who are still my best friends today. And I basically dropped out of college, moved to Brazil with basically no money in my bank account. I had 2,000 Australian dollars, didn't have enough money to buy a mattress. And I moved with some very accomplished people, hedge fund managers in New York and tech startups, and a guy who just got acquired by Google. And they all had money, they all buy nice beds, nice mattresses. I had $2,000, and I basically bought a box spring and lived on the box spring for 6 months while I just hustled on my business. And luckily for me, there was a guy in this group of people who are just incredible people. One of them's name was Scott Britton. And he actually introduced me to this website called Udemy, udemy.com. And not many people do know about it. I had no idea what it was at the time. And you can see that he has a few courses on here. He basically teaches people how to sleep. He teaches people how to use Gmail. He had some very basic courses on here. And I was like, oh yeah, that's cool. I don't know if that's for me, sort of thing. And he said to me, I remember he's like, yeah, I make about $30,000 to $40,000 every year passively without doing anything from these courses. And I was like, boom, my mind was blown. And I was like, what? How does that work? I thought you could make $20,000 a year if you worked really hard on something on the side of your business. But for him to be making $40,000 a year without even touching anything, just making a course and putting it up there, I was like, cool, teach me, bro. I am here to learn. I want to replicate that. I just remember going for a walk. I went for a walk and bought a chicken because only thing I could afford was chicken, thinking like, oh God, I got to replicate those results. Can you imagine making $30,000, $40,000 in a year not doing anything? It was so much money to me back then. And I mean, it probably is so much money to you either now or was in one time in your life. Imagine having an extra $40,000 of cash. So I was like, cool, man, let me learn, teach me. And he did. He was so generous and so kind with his knowledge. And so I came out with these courses. This is a series of courses I had. You can see I started with Twitter. It's got a low rating now because it's been 5 years since I put these out. So, the quality of it do sink because I don't depend on these. This is not how I make most of my money these days. But, I put out some social media courses. I wrote some best-selling books by learning how to market on the Kindle, Amazon Kindle, and then teaching people how to market their books into bestseller books. And I put out some really big courses, and I've done really well on Udemy. Well, at least at the time, I thought I did really well. Because you can see back here, within a couple of months of putting out my first courses, I was making, it's sort of a weird thing where it doesn't give you a total, but you can see on the side, this is $5,000. Way back in May 2014, I was making probably $2,000, $1,400. Remember, I only had $2,000 Australian, this is US dollars, in my bank account. So I was like doubling my net worth every single month. I'm like, this is incredible. Then I put together a few marketing strategies, a few sneaky ones back in the day. And I did my first like $6,000, $7,000, $8,000 months. And I was just blown away. And you can tell, like, if you look at any photo of me back then, I was just shocked and so happy with what I had created. And I thought this would be, the way I was always going to make money, because it was so simple, so easy, and so passive. And you can see it has been good to me. It's done over $380,000 since then. It's very consistent, so you can see over the last few months, like 15,000, 10,000, 6, 6, 6, or 7 this month. And it normally spikes up at the end of the year, which is just they have a lot of sales at the end of the year, so you can push these like big $15,000 months then. But this is not where I make most of my money. This is a nice side income for me at the moment. And it just, takes care of life's bills. And when I was doing Amazon FBA, because I went from this Udemy thing, doing like, yeah, cool, I'm making between $5,000 and $10,000 a month, and it's great, it pays the bills. I'm going to start investing that into an Amazon product. So I started selling on Amazon and that really just blew up. Yeah, I mean, most of you know my story. If you don't, you can go through the videos. And I started doing $60,000 months, $80,000 months, $136,000 a month was my biggest one back then. And my mind was blown, and everyone's mind was blown once again around me. And they're like, you got to teach me how to do this. I'm like, okay, of course. I'll teach you how to do this. Now, what happened is the only way I know how to teach a course is on Udemy, and it does very well. It makes $5,000 to $10,000 a month. I'll throw a course on Udemy about Amazon, about how I'm making $80,000 a month on Amazon, and that'll add $3,000 to $4,000 a month to my bottom line. So I'll be doing $15,000 a month consistently. Now, this is where my epiphany occurred, and this is where my life really changed. I have a friend who said, bro, you're so good at Amazon, and you're very good at teaching these things, way better than everyone I learned from on YouTube. And I was like, YouTube? I didn't know people taught things on YouTube. You know, I thought YouTube was for funny cat videos, for entertainment, for like how to tie a tie, like very basic things, but not like Amazon FBA. Because I'm like, why would you put it over there? Because it's tough to monetize, you know, it's tough to make money off ads while having a course up over there. And he goes, no, you should check out this guy called Tanner J. Fox. So I was like, all right, let's check out a guy called Tanner J. Fox. Now, this was the first guy I was really started to check out back then. And this was about 18 months ago. And you can see he teaches Amazon FBA. He teaches entrepreneurship. He's a 22-year-old. He likes the Lamborghini, you know, the flashy front, which I'm not a big fan of doing myself at all. But, you know, it definitely does work. And he's very in shape. You know, he's a young dude. Does really well for himself. But what shocked me was I found this video called How I Made $2 Million in 259 Days at 22. And I was like, I don't know if that's clickbait, if that's true, but I definitely have to check it to find out. And what I saw is he made $250,000 in 2/3 of a year, almost 3/4 of a year on Amazon. But he made $1.6 million selling his Amazon course on YouTube. And this was my epiphany. My mind, boom, absolutely blown once again. You know, like I was back in Brazil with Scott Britton and $30,000. This was that next level for me. I was like, how the hell are you doing that, bro? And what I learned and what I slowly started to discover is it's so easy, because you can see he's linked it up in his bio here. It's just a sales page, a very simple sales page. And I was like, I think I can talk better on camera than you. I know I can teach better. I know I've got better results on Amazon than you. I know I can set up a better course than you, especially a sales page than you. And I'm like, why aren't I putting my Amazon stuff on YouTube and no longer Udemy? Because of course, this is good money. This is like consistent money. But for an extra $4,000 a month, so for $50,000 a year, this guy's doing that in a week. Sorry, we're getting ahead of ourselves with those tabs. This guy's doing that in a week, and I'm trying to do that in a year. And that was my mind-blowing epiphany. And as I started exploring this world a little further, and I was with Evan at this time, and we started going through these YouTubers' channels, such as this young guy called Thaddy. His name's Thaddeus, and he was about 18, and I lived in Bali at this time. And I remember reaching out to him with email. I think Evan reached out by email, and he told us he was doing $40,000 every single month. And this is all cash, because the cool thing about Amazon is it's really good opportunity. It's really an amazing asset to build over time, and it's going to give you money. It's going to give you passive income, but it's only about 30 to 35% profit on a good product. This YouTube thing is 95 to 100% entirely profit. It's all digital. It's an incredible way to do things. And that's what started our Freedom Formula channel, is these people such as Thaddeus, such as Tanner J. Fox, were like, we can do a lot better than them. We can teach a lot better than them. And we can get students better results than these people and do the same results as them, and not just add $5,000 a month to my revenue, but add $30,000, add $80,000, add $100,000 a month passive income to our revenue that we can then, you know, invest in our Amazon products or do whatever we want with that money. And that's what I really want to share with you today. So I want this video to really be your epiphany. You know, I want this to be a turning point for you, like it was for me when I found Tanner J. Fox's channel. I want you to know that you don't have to be an expert at something. I'm going to show you whether you're an expert, how to monetize that, or if you're not an expert, how to either become an expert at something valuable very, very quickly within a week or so, or how to monetize something a little different. And we'll jump into that in a second. I won't give that away yet. I want to make sure that you know you don't need a lot of money to do this. You know, a couple $100 maximum. You don't actually have to be on video or anything if you're worried about that. I want to show you, if you are an expert, you can do something like Peter McKinnon. Now, Peter McKinnon blew up so quickly in just the last couple of years. He is an expert on photography. So whether it comes to taking photos, whether it comes to Photoshop or editing your photos, he's really obviously an expert at it, and he knows what he's doing. Very charismatic, very likable guy. He sells just presets. That's all he sells, is he sells basically filters for your photos for $35, $40, and makes millions of dollars doing this. With his traffic, the amount of people who are watching his videos, and he's just selling filters and then teaches you how to use these filters. He's doing, well, I always do that with my mouse, and I don't know how to do it on purpose when I need to. But he's just doing incredible things where he has these filter packs that people go and buy after finding his tutorials, after finding just fun videos. This is a really small channel which is based on dog training, and you can see that they just put out content on dogs, and then they link people back to an online training where they sell for $400, and they do a ridiculous amount of money just on these, you know, very amateur looking thumbnails. Pretty, like, nice people, cool channel, but they're not marketers and they don't know 100% what they're doing, but they're doing so much money just by having these couple of videos on YouTube and being an expert at something. So they got dog training, Peter McKinnon's got photography. This person is not an expert. This is a channel that there's a lot of them out there, big and small, and they're all making a lot of money. And this is really important if you're not an expert in anything. It's a learning channel. So he learns to do things. This guy's name is Mike Boyd, and you can see this video absolutely blew up. And he's just learning to stack dice, which I didn't know what it was. And if you don't know what it was, I'm just going to help you out real quick and show you basically that. Basically, he gets a cup, scoops up the dice, and then stacks them on top of each other. And he learns to stack dice. It's a little skill, almost like a Rubik's Cube sort of skill. He's got the video sponsored, and we're going to get into this week, what that really means and how else you can monetize your videos. He's got the video sponsored. He's not an expert at stacking dice, but it's a video of him learning to, so you can learn along with him. So it's about $10,000 in sponsorship from Squarespace. He's also got these things called affiliate links. So I sell a product, I sell a digital course on my YouTube channel, Freedom Formula. You don't have to create a product. If you're not an expert at something, you can do what's called affiliate. So this is just a link to an Amazon product, a very, very simple link to the products that he used in the video, such as the dice and the cups. And you can do the math really quick here, but say he's got 8 million views. We'll round it up a little bit. And if he can get 0.5% of we'll go 1% for easy math, but it's probably a little high. But if he gets 1% of people, so we've got 8 million, 8 million times 0.01, so 1% of 8 million is 80,000 people. And let's divide it by 2 to get 0.5% of people who go and buy these cups after watching him learn to do this trick. You got 40,000 people. If they go and spend 50 cents, if he gets a cut of 50 cents per $15 plus the cup, whatever, he gets, so times 0.50 for 50 cents, he gets an extra $20,000 in affiliate commissions. He is not an expert. He doesn't know how to do it. He doesn't own any products. He doesn't sell these products himself, but he just affiliates for him. He sells someone else's product. He just knows how to hack the algorithm, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do. And he gets it sponsored. He makes about $30,000, $40,000 for this one video of learning something. Another good example of not being an expert is something like Amy Learns to Cook. This is Amy. She's a lady. This is her right here. She literally learns to cook. She reviews products. She learns recipes as you go, and you watch along with her. Like, how easy would it be for you to start a channel on something you want to learn? Whether that's cooking, machine learning, maybe keto diet, skateboarding, whatever it is that you want to learn, you can go and document your journey and make tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands, and millions of dollars doing it. Or if you're not an expert already, I'm going to give you, actually, I've got a resource that's included in the offer I'm about to make you that shows you the 100 most valuable niches in 2019, which means what are people looking for on YouTube, what are people searching for on YouTube, and how can you learn these skills in the next week or two become an expert in them, and then go and teach them. Now, become an expert, obviously you can teach people as you become an expert. You can do the learning route, or you can do the expert route like we've done. So I'm very excited to launch with you the YouTube Diamond Academy. Now, once again, this is the founding member launch. We're only opening it for 4 days at this insane price, which you're going to get to in just a second. I just want to show you what you get in it, what's in it, how well you're going to do with this stuff. So of course, we're going to have an 8-week advanced YouTube algorithm training. Now, I'm going to teach you how I got over 8 million views on one video, how we've done over 13 million views on our channel, how I've done millions of views and hundreds of $1,000s on competitor channels. So that is all in the YouTube algorithm training, basically breaking down from 0 to 100 of everything you need to replicate my Freedom Formula channel or someone else's channel who's more your style, more in your niche on YouTube. We're going to give you the top 100 most valuable niches 2019 cheat sheet. So if you're not sure what you'd want to create videos about, we're going to tell you exactly the top 100 niches that you should be creating videos about, or the skills and the niches that you should be educating yourself in, whether you do a learning channel such as Amy Learns to Cook around one of these niches, or you just learn it on the side and you teach it. You can make a lot of money. There's a lot of incredible, valuable niches inside this cheat sheet. And then we're also going to tell you how you can come up with your own niches and the best way to do your market research for that. Now, the thing I want to remind you about is you don't need to actually be on camera and you don't need to be filming. So we're going to get into that in a little bit, but I just want to remind you, don't let that throw you off. If you don't want to be on camera and you don't want to film, we can show you how you can get around that and really make the same, or if not better money, doing a little bit of a tweak to the strategy. So we're also going to give you the exact Freedom Formula funnel, the scripts and the templates that I've used, the exact ones that I've used, in all the software that we're using. I'm going to show you my templates, exactly the scripts that I use, exactly the entire funnel, like stripped back, so you can see how people are coming in, how people are buying the product, how we're retargeting them, everything you need to know step by step. We're giving you the templates and the script, so you can just copy and paste your own stuff in there and start to see the results that we're getting from our channel in your own channel. I'm going to show you the 20-minute, $45,000 YouTube video formula. Now, this is an incredible one. This is a massive bonus that I've thrown in here, but basically, I made $45,000 off a 20-minute YouTube video. The AdSense revenue, which is how most people monetize their channel, it was just $55.77. But the YouTube offers was $45,000 from this one video. And I'm going to show you exactly the formula and how I did that inside the YouTube Diamond Academy, along with every other training that you're getting. You're going to get the results booklet that's going to help keep you on track and make sure that you're successful. The other thing that's going to ensure your success is the 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like this for any reason, no questions asked, we're giving your money back. The only way to miss out on this, the only way to not get what you want out of this course is to not sign up right now, because there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked, which means you can take the course. If you don't like it, if it's not for you for some reason, we will refund your money within 30 days because we have such faith in this course. I'm so confident this is going to change lives. I'm so confident this is going to help so many people. If it's not for you, we don't want your money. Of course, you get lifetime access. Now, the Freedom Formula results value is over $1.1 million, which means we've done over $1 million, $1.1 million on YouTube offers, selling on YouTube. And we're going to show you exactly how we did that, and our results are over $1 million. Now, I'm not saying we're going to sell this course for over $1 million. That would be absolutely ridiculous. But we are going to be selling it for $19.97 after June 4th. So $2,000 is going to be the standard price for this course because it is worth it. I can say that so confidently. This is going to make people hundreds of thousands of dollars, and the $2,000 investment is 100% worth it. And if you're watching after June 4th right now, go and invest in this for $2,000 because it's going to change your life way more than that money ever would. Now, for the next 4 days, we're opening this course for just $697. You can be a founding member. This can change your life from today. This could be the epiphany that you've had. We're going to walk you through step by step every step of the way you need to know over the 8-week training. We're going to get you your niche, what you're going to make topics about. We're going to get you the exact Freedom Formula funnel, scripts, and templates. We're going to show you the 20-minute video formula that made us $45,000. We're going to go through how we did it without even filming or recording. You get a 30-day money-back guarantee no matter what, and you get lifetime access. You can come back at any time, access all the resources in this course. And this course is going to be something that is literally going to change people's lives. There's going to be testimonials in the next video you see about this launch, about this product. You're going to see people who've signed up today. And if they're not you, you're going to see how well they're doing, because I'm going to keep in touch with everyone like I do with Amazon FBA. Reach out and make sure I get these testimonials from people and make sure that I getting my students results. It's what I do. It's what I pride myself on. And this could be you. You know, I want you to go and get these results. Head over to youtubediamondacademy.com or click the link in the description if you haven't already, and go and get your founding ticket. Go get your membership into the YouTube Diamond Academy, where I can take you from absolutely zero, not knowing anything. You don't need any prerequisites. You don't need expertise yet. You don't need experience yet. I'm going to get you both of those. I'm going to show you the best place to start. You don't need money. You need a little bit of money. So to say you need no money would not be correct, but you need $100 to $200 to get started, just to buy the screen recording software, whatever editing tool that you want to use. I'm going to walk you through exactly what I use and what I recommend you should use. And remember, you can start today. You can start posting these videos in the next 7 days, in the next 3 days, whenever it is that you want to start this work. I'm going to show you how you can go out there and start posting these videos and start making money immediately, whether that's from AdSense or affiliates. I'm going to show you how to go viral. I'm going to show you that exact formula that I use to go viral. We've had a handful of videos, for at least 4 or 5 videos over 1 million views. One's done 9 million views. I'm going to show you how you can do that with basically no subscribers. It doesn't actually matter how many subscribers you have to start these days, because YouTube is so powerful that it's just going to, if you've got a good video that follows the viral formula that I'm going to teach you, it's going to do really well. And if you've got an affiliate link on there, you don't even have to create your product. If you got a Patreon, I'm going to show you how you can monetize these videos. Far greater than 99% of YouTube is already monetizing them. So once again, go to YouTube at Diamond Academy, youtubediamondacademy.com. I'll link the link up in the bio for you. This is everything you get inside it. I'm going to be there waiting for you inside it to teach you everything that I've learned. I'm so excited. I can't wait to see these testimonials and results from this new product, from this new chapter in Freedom Formula. So I'm looking forward to seeing you on the inside, and I'll be back with tomorrow with some new cool content.